Yeah.
But first of all, man, too many hits, bro. Too many hits. Jaded. Go listen to that song.
Jaded.
But
from the new EP, which is out now.
There you go. But then my favorite EP is Sunset Therapy Volume 3.
Okay.
That's like hit upon hit upon hit. And as I said, it was a proper therapy session because every song is leading with a lady talking about...
that's my sister.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
She's coming for the show, right?
I don't know. She lives in Leicester. She
come for the show.
I keep telling them, but they don't come.
So it is... And then she's talking you through, what's happening, and every song is going. The songs you had with Give Them What They Want, party jam, man. Anyway, but this song I actually picked was No Motive on Wednesdays.
Okay.
They always wonder why I'm stiff. No smiles and a strict upper lip. Well, hear me out. When I was growing up a kid, I was judged every time. Yeah, maybe just a bit, but...
Now that's... it's one of them songs that I'm listening to it and I'm like, this is heavy. Very, very heavy. So, it starts with saying, they always wonder... I'm stiff, no smiles, and a strict upper lip. Well, hear me out. When I was growing up a kid, I was judged every time. Yeah, maybe just a bit. But I'll let you clowns run around with your fake-ass smiles, being loud, and imposing a way of life that I don't need but you have chosen. From afar might be weird, but it walks so far. Now I've spoken. Yours, brah. F nah. It's kind of broken. Don't be texting me midweek. Let's meet. Beard's getting messy and my hair's getting thick. Keep looking at myself like, F no, is this me? How scared the trim be? Say it's cray. Can I get it done each week? Nah, you can trace it all the way back through my history. Gotta get my trim for the week. Lay my clothes out nice so they are neat. Face clean, keep the white on my teeth. Well groomed from my eyes to my feet. No motives on a Wednesday.
Gotta get my trim for the week. Lay my clothes out nice so they're neat. Face clean, keep the white on my teeth. Well groomed from my eyes to my feet. So, no motive on a Wednesday. Hit me up when we're going out the next day. No motive on a Wednesday. Hibernate until I'm going out the next.
So, break that down for me. I mean, I get it and I understand it. Obviously, listening to the song, it all talks about having to be somebody that you're not, pretty much, just to pretty much entertain a set of friends that you have.
Yeah.
But the way you have placed it and the way you listen to the music, no motives of Wednesday, people. Break it down for me.
So, I guess what I'm saying in a lot of that, especially in that first verse, is, I in equal kind of weighting get complimented for the way I present myself, but then also questioned on like, why does your trim always look fresh? Or why is this? And, how do your clothes look so this and whatever. And it's like, what I'm trying to kind of say in the song is that there's a bit of a, I guess, a dichotomy there, because it's like, it's a good thing. Yeah, it's obviously good to check how you present yourself and whatever else, but it does come from a place of, I guess, fear, which would have come from my childhood, which, bringing it back to, being in a predominantly white community, I think there's like a lyrics later where it's like, imagine me, a little brown boy, getting curry jokes, wonder if it's true, but keep it to the chest when I hurry home. And they laugh like it's funny, bro. And they say, I can't remember the exact lyric, but effectively being the only like brown kid in that environment or in that school, you would just get things like, curry jokes all the time, or that, your dad's a terrorist, or like, oh, so, at your house, do they like worship cows and stuff like that? It's just like, fuck. And it's like, also, where are you getting this from? And then we can go into the whole media representation thing and whatever else, and whatever their parents might be saying too. So this comes from this need from when I was younger to make sure I was always 100% on point, so that no one could nitpick anything about me and about my, it's not even just for me. It's like I'm protecting my cultural heritage as well, because, for white people, they can go out and be individuals. No one, one white person does something bad, they're not all tarred with the same brush. Black or brown person goes out and does something bad, and they're all tarred with the same brush. That's what they're all like. And that's kind of how it felt a lot of the time growing up. And so you almost feel like and it's exhausting. You feel like a representative for your whole community when you should just be a representative for yourself. And so in there, I'm kind of setting up and explaining why getting the trim is so sacred. And I would usually get it on a Thursday or Friday because that's before the actual motives happen on the weekend. No one sees me when it's grown in, right? Except for, my partner, family members like my brothers who I live with. But if I'm out and about, there's no way that you're going to see me with and it's probably not even, probably doesn't even look that bad.
Yeah.
But for me, it feels like that, my clothes my laundry's not done, bro. I'm not just picking any clothes out of here. I got to make sure I know what I've got. I need my beard to be on point. I need everything to be on point. And then that song was kind of almost to me as well, as much as it is to anyone else, because it's like, do you feel like you still need to do this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It goes on with no motives on a Wednesday. Hit me up when you're going out the next day. No motives on a Wednesday. Hibernating till I'm going out the next day. Imagine me, a little brown boy, getting curry jokes. Wonder if it's true. But I keep it to the chest when I hurry home. Good times, but they are solid true. When you realize that some of them were mates who would say, calm down, it's just funny, bro. So now it's routine heavy. Beard, hair, done, what a beauty. Getting on my wave, sprayed down. Pick my shoes, be ready. Nails ain't yellow from the stains, eating good, hit the gym, walk bears, better lose this belly. All this pressure, all this effort. For my family and friends to impress them, at my core, man, I'm still a young boy who's putting in the work so he doesn't feel lesser. Pick the right colors for my melanin, or I'm going all black till get a trim. Gotta get my trim for the week, lay my clothes out nice so they're neat, face clean, keep the white on my teeth, well groomed from my eyes to my feet. No motives on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Bro, that's as much as when you listen to the song, it's a clear understanding of what's happening. But when you actually read it out, it is it's a lot of pressure you put on yourself in terms of trying to eradicate any possible question.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Did it work?
Did you ever feel, when you laid out everything, looking all sharp, trim, and then you went out, did you actually go out at some point not having it at the back of your mind?
Not having it in the back of my mind. Probably, yeah. I think at some point. But I don't think it was from doing all that routine heavy shit that I'm talking about in the song. It probably came more from one, writing the song and expressing it, seeing it, hearing it back and being like, wow, that is a lot of pressure. But when it's in your head, it's just normal. It's just like, yeah, of course, I'm looking after myself. But it's like, there's looking after yourself, and then there's like doing too much. And also therapy, helping me realize that I don't need to account. The world might also not be the same as it was when I was younger, and I'm just running on the same script. So, more recently, it's not that I take less care. I just
don't care.
Relax a little bit. Yeah, I at the fundamental core, I care less. I'm just like, so what if they think that, the whole nails not yellow from the stains, that's a thing that South Asian people go through because of the food that we eat at our parents' house or my daddy's house or whatever. It still happens from time to time if I go and visit. And it will bother me. But then I'm like, who cares, man? Do you know what I mean? I think that's the key part. It's not that having that super like strict routine and making sure that it's like that all the time. It's not that didn't suddenly make things better. It helped me survive for a bit. It helped me feel better in the moment. But now, all the therapy, all the, questioning myself and asking myself, is this necessary? That's what actually helped me to care less.
Well, there you go, people. Deep dive lyrics. Go listen to the album. As I say, it's my favorite.
Thank you.
And well, rappers are deep, but you're like deep.
More things